Well, you know, the funny thing is, control the oil. We got more oil in the United States and Canada than they have over there. We just don't do it. We don't dig it. We don't do it because of environmentalists. And fine, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But I mean, we don't. We could be self-reliant in this North America. They got more oil up in Alberta and Canada, and more oil in fucking United States than they do over there.
Yeah. And what's Trump's outlook on the Keystone Pipeline? Not good, I understand. Not good.
No, Donald Trump is for the Keystone Pipeline.
Is he? Oh, okay.
He's what you got your facts. It's the other way around. Hillary Clinton is not supporting the Keystone Pipeline. Yeah, Trump is 100% behind it, and so is the Republicans.
Cool.
Well, I can tell you, if Hillary wins, that Keystone Pipeline is going to go to China. Not all the way, but it'll go to Vancouver, and then bam, they'll bring it over to China on boats.
Yeah, well, that's you're 100% correct. That was one of the things to take that pipeline, because Canada, because we're a populace of 33 million and change, and you know, the amount of oil that we have in our country, especially with the amount of oil that they discovered off the coast of Newfoundland and Western Canada.
There you go, there too. That's right. I forgot about Newfoundland.
We have a ton of oil, but it's great that you have product, but you have to ship it.
Well, that's why they wanted the pipeline, and personally, I think it would be good for both countries.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't want to fight with you guys. They've done extensive commercially, as far as money, yes, but you know, they're going to destroy lots and lots and lots of greenery and land.
Really? Well, then maybe they should stop the fucking fires then in California.
Well, that was started by a guy. That fire was started by a guy.
It was, and then it's caused by lightning, which is what? A luck? I don't think the pipeline. In fact, a guy that played in Alaska, what's his name? Thompson. He plays for Anaheim. He's out till next year. He hurt his knee or something. But he was telling me that where they had the pipelines there was more greenery because of the heat with the oil and the pipeline, and the bears and the fucking deer and everything else had food.
Well, that's not, that's a good rationale. That's not the problem. The problem is they're going to chop a lot of trees down, but the big problem, the underlying problem for scientists is that it's so vast, this pipeline. It covers so many miles that it's very hard to monitor any part that could have a breach or something could damage it. And because the flow and the velocity inside these pipes is huge, if one of them breaks or if one of them breaches, it's catastrophic the damage that it'll do. And if you're talking about fucking forest fires now, if you have an oil spillage from this project, which is not well thought out, you're going to burn half the fucking country to the ground.
I disagree.
Well, you're entitled to disagree, but those are the facts.
Get on this ship.
Hey, that's not my opinion, Phil. These are the facts by people 30,000 times smarter than me, who are scientists who have devoted their lives to engineering and take a look. So for me, if they wanted to make me confident, they would have to show me that they've developed a form of building a line that is 100% secure from it being breached, or there's a lot of backups.
Yeah, and all the sewer pipes and everything else, don't they get breached? Of course they do.
That's a great point that you just said.
All over the
cities. In the cities, most of the pipes.
Isn't it more dangerous by shipping it with these huge tankers?
Yep, but it gets contained because it's in the water, and they have the technology now to come in with a big giant net and pull the oil, the slick, and bring it all together and vacuum it. But if the pipeline explodes in an area where they can't get to it and it starts to burn, everything will start exploding. It'll be like a bomb.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you.
The fire will go inside the pipeline. So let's say the pipeline. I don't know exactly what the fuck. Let's say it's 100 miles. It'll be a 100-mile fire.
You got pipelines all over this country to supply oil. Oh,
not one as ambitious as the one they're talking about as Keystone. You're 100% right.
It was, I thought, a great idea because it gives Canada a thing that they sell in their oil to the United States. It gives them that opportunity.
Well, why don't they do it by rail? Why don't they do it by transport?
Well,
why do they have to take a make this pipe? It's just greed, Phil. There's technology. There's trains. There's a million ways to get the fucking oil to the refineries. I think they're just trying to save their costs of transportation, and they haven't done their. It's like a drug company trying to put a drug out too soon without doing the proper tests in the name of profit, and then killing people.
Listen, Frank, they've done all the proper tests, or they wouldn't even be trying to do this. Now, you say it would be cheaper if there was a pipeline than shipping it. It would be cheaper, and that's why they wanted to do it.
And hopefully still will.
Bill, what do you think about the pipeline? Are you for it or against it?
For it originally, and still am, but my politics is such that it's got no future. I mean, it's a conservative project and a Republican, and Obama stopped it. I suppose if Trump had gotten in, he would have been able to at least try and move it forward.
Don't
now with
count him
money out, it's a dead issue.